afternoon, everybody. Welcome to What's in the Box, the quarantine lockdown panel show where I tell a bunch of comedians to do a bunch of shit for half an hour. That's all it is. We've got some lovely guests for you today. First up, he's a newbie in What's in the Box. It is Winter Foenander. Hello, Winter.
Hello, Fritz. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just I'm live from the shipping container at the moment. I am So it's all right. This is I've got I can see. I don't know if you can see. I've got a like a sort of like a tiger throw for this couch, which I've had for a very long time. So that's where I am. I'm just chilling out in here and just relaxing.
You got the tiger throw way before everyone was into Tiger King. You are above the trend.
Yeah, that's
brilliant.
Right.
What's the poster in the background?
That's Bruce Lee. It's there you go.
Of course, should have recognised from his fists.
There you go.
I'm just writing guess the fists for a future round for the show. Next up, she's a returner. We've got a returner today. It is Maxine Wade. You'll know her from Maxine Wade Takes the Bins Out Live. Fantastic show, which is sadly cancelled now.
No.
Because of coronavirus. I'm all right. I'm a little bit hungover. I'm going to have to warn you. I'll be completely honest with you, and I might be sick, but you can have the special effects in the edit, and it will distract us from corona for about 3 seconds. So
excellent stuff. Well, I'm glad you're doing well-ish, but to be fair, hungover, that's in the top 10% of how people feel right now. Like that's a good feeling these days, because at least you're feeling something, aren't you?
Yeah, instead of a hollow emptiness inside, it makes a change. Yeah.
Our third guest today, he's new to the show. He's from Lincoln. He is Colin Hayward. Hello, Colin.
Hello, Bruce Frizzle.
What's on your poster? Is that Bruce Lee?
No, it's not Bruce Lee. It's something semi-inspirational, which I'm going to have to get up and read. Thanks for that.
I'm sorry, making you read it is a bit taxing, isn't it, Colin?
Some of us will always stay behind down in space. It's always 1982. The joke we always knew.
That's nonsense. That was a bunch of nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, it's time to play round one.
Yeah.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round one is called What's in the Box. I've got a big black box. It's replaced my pink and green one. I've gone for an all black, sleek little look here. But can you correctly identify what is in the box? Our guests will have a guess each. They'll most likely be wrong, but then they have to convince me why their guess was the closest when I reveal the item. So starting off with Winter. Winter, what do you think is in the box today?
Cool. What I think is in the box. I think maybe some vitamins to get you through the the kind of like lack of sunlight, maybe a vitamin D, because that's big these days. Everyone's kind of lacking vitamin D in this situation. Potential multivitamin. I'm thinking a broad stroke there. Multivitamin. Okay.
Colin, what do you think is in the box?
Ooh, I think it's your lunch.
It could well be, in these trying and desperate times, we are eating brand new things. Maxine, what do you think is in the box?
I'm going to take a wild guess. Could it be my grandma's ashes?
It could very well be, which doubles as my lunch and a source of vitamin D. So, what is actually in the box? Drum roll, please. It's strawberry-flavoured vape juice.
Oh, so close.
16 milligrams, that's the highest content I can get at the moment. Usually I go to a vape shop, but they're shut. Apparently that's non-essential. Tell that to my trembling anxiety. Winter, you guessed it was multivitamin tablets. Explain to me why your guess was the closest.
I think that mine was closest because basically vape technically is like a fruit. That strawberry one's a fruit, so it's vitamin C. So I went for a multivitamin. So I think that is, there's I guess vitamin C in the multivitamin too. So I think that I'm winning this round. I'm smashing it.
Well, let's see the ingredients. It is propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, and strawberry flavorings. May contain taste elements of nuts. That's the warning on here. So we've got a pretty strong opening. Winter's pretty sure he smashed this, but Colin, explain to me why this is my lunch.
Well, obviously, nicotine, fags, one of the essential food groups. I win.
not all of you can say I win and expect that to be content. Maxine, pray tell why your grandma's ashes. Maxine, pray tell why your grandma's ashes is the closest guess.
Because like the vape juice and my nan, both quite toxic. She did contain nuts, and to be honest, I think that vape juice is a little bit racist. So I do think it is the reincarnation of my nan. I lose.
Okay, I will need a clarification of why you think my vape juice is racist.
Well, has it got any other vape juices next to it of different flavours?
No, it is pure strawberry. Ah, you are right.
How did it vote in the referendum, Frizz? Did it vote to leave?
There is literally no indications of the political spectrum of the Kick e-liquid strawberry vape juice. Right. I only give 3 points to one person in this round, and mainly because she didn't say, well, I won that round at the end. Maxine gets 3 full points there. Plus, I did love the, slightly toxic. And it is. I'm slowly killing myself, but in the nice way, not in the proper cigarette way. No. Anyway, those are the points locked in. It's time for round 2.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 2 is called Sentimental Value. I've asked our guests to prepare an item in their box. They're going to select it now and reunite it with another guest. This guest is then going to tell me the story of why this item means so much to them, why it's so sentimental value to them. So it's an acting game, really. We're going to start with Colin on this round, which means Winter, you're going to get an item from your box and reunite it with Colin. Tell us what the item is.
The item is a stress ball.
A stress ball. Heaven knows why he'd want one. But Colin, please tell us the story of why this stress ball means so much to you and why you're so glad you're being reunited with it.
Well, I've missed it. How could I put this? It's been stressful without it. And basically, I am never happier than when my hands are clenching round firm, large red balls, which incidentally I can't go to Colchester Zoo anymore.
Very interesting, very interesting. Next up is Maxine, which means your item is being provided by Colin. Colin, what are you reuniting Maxine with?
I'm going to reunite Maxine with her double amputee, alopecia, pregnant Barbie.
Maxine, please tell us the story of why this double amputee, alopecia, pregnant Barbie means the world to you and why you're so glad to be reunited with it.
Well, I'm so glad to be reunited with that doll. As you can see, I really like dolls, and her name is Sandra. And she was the doll that I was given when I was 5 years old because, my parents said, oh, Maxine, you should aspire to be an amputee with alopecia and pregnant and any other disabilities. And unfortunately, I've not been able to live up to that because, I've got all my limbs.
I love that so much. That is like a Lifetime B movie, like the woman who had her limbs. Oh, I love that story. That's brilliant. Winter is now going to be reunited with an item that Maxine has. Maxine, what do you have of Winter's and why aren't you giving it to Winter?
Well, Winter, Listen, I think you'd absolutely love it. It's in great taste. It's a bunny rabbit playing the maracas.
Oh right, yeah. I'm so glad to be reunited with the bunny rabbit as playing maracas because I think that bunny rabbit is quite often eaten in Spain, and they're very musical as well. So I mean, I think maybe I'm being serenaded by my meal, which is which I like to be done, really, which I like to have happen, really. But I think that bunny rabbits, it's very calming as well. I think that the bunny rabbit is, because we just had Easter, but I think this bunny rabbit is sort of carrying the party on a little bit too long. And so I think that maybe I'm just happy that Easter is kind of continuing on past the time that it should be, really. And I like to say, Maxine, I love in the background that you've got the blow up doll there. I love that. I love it. Look at that, like that.
Thank you. I am on my own, so I've been using him. marital aid. So thanks.
Right.
Yo, Sandra for the child support.
Reunited, nice.
Does she not get
Right.
disability living allowance? Anyway, carry on.
No, basically she was stuck in a box.
Oh, right, okay.
Aren't we all? Right, I've got points to give away because it's 3 points, 2 points, 1 point, and I'm sorry that I'm giving 3 points away to Maxine again, but that story, that is a film I want to watch. Winter, you appear to live in a magical Pixar movie world with singing bunnies, and that's the 2 points. And Colin, it was short, it was sweet, but that is just the 1 point. It's just the other two were just more believable, more believable. That's the points locked in. It's time for round 3.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 3 is called the music round. It's a compilation CD. CDs of music and CDs are around. Today's compilation CD is, it is a gorgeous one. It is Diana Ross, The Ultimate Collection. And it states 20 classic tracks, and the album is called One Woman. And I think that's a lie, because I think that she had like instrument players in her band. It wasn't all her. So way to hog the credit. That would be a point violation of What's in the Box if she was ever on the show. I was reading the track list and I realized I've not heard of half of these songs, and I'm wondering if you guys have or not, in a brand new game that I call Diana Ross or Diana Knots. I've got 9 track titles here. Some of them appear on the Diana Ross One Woman collection. The others are song titles that I have completely made up. We are going to start with Maxine for this round. Please pick a number between 1 and 9.
7.
7. The song is If We Hold On Together. And you can sing an excerpt if you like it, just to sort of feel what the song might be like.
If we hold on together forever until we get fed up of each other. I think that could be a Diana Ross song.
Could be, doesn't play in this game. It's either Diana Ross or Diana Knots.
Diana Ross.
Correct. That is a Diana Ross song. That is a point. We move on to Winter, a number between 1 and 9.
3.
3. Touch Me in the Morning.
Do I have to sing it now as well?
If you want to, if it makes you sort of feel getting the Diana.
When my alarm clock goes off and the sun comes in through my curtains and I bust one off. Okay, so I think it's a Diana Knot.
You think it's Diana Knot?
Yeah.
Sadly, Touch Me in the Morning is on the Diana Ross Greatest Hits soundtrack. Sorry for that, Winter. Oh, this is the round where you all need the points. All the men need the points here. Colin Hayward, a number between 1 and 9, please.
Ooh, 5.
5. Love Me, Love You.
Oh,
How did that classic go?
Oh, well, that would go, let's see. Love me, love you. I love
We are
you.
crossing a Lionel Richie territory here. We may get flagged for copyright. Colin, Love Me, Love You. Is that Diana Ross or Diana Knots?
But I will say that is Diana Ross.
It is not.
Oh.
Next up is Maxine. A number between 1 and 9, please.
9.
9. Your Love.
Diana Ross.
It is Diana Ross. Oh, Maxine storming at this round. Winter. 1, 2, 4, 6, or 8.
6, please.
6. Reach Out and Touch.
I'm going to go with Diana Ross.
It is Diana Ross. Winter. Very good for storming through these. Back to Colin. 1, 2, 4, 8.
Ooh, at 2.
2. This Is the Time.
Diana Ross.
Diana Knots, I'm afraid. Maxine, last round. Maxine, 1, 4, or 8.
4.
4. Moments in Time.
Diana Knot.
Diana Knot, that is correct. I promise I did not send Maxine the answers in advance. She is just that big of a Diana Ross fan.
Yeah.
Winter, we've got 1 or 8.
1.
1. Reflections.
Diana Ross.
It is Diana Ross. And finally, Colin, can you get at least 1 point with Love Explosion?
I'm going to approach this like I approach every multiple choice. I've gone Diana Ross twice and got it wrong twice, so I'm going Diana Ross again.
It's not. That is not a song. Also, I loved how you said, I'm going to approach this like I do every multiple choice answer, Diana Ross. Please never take a driving test. If you answer Diana Ross for every question, you'll get nowhere with that. It's time for round 4.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 4 is called Best Tool for the Job. I've been asking the audience for problems, and our guests are going to try and solve one of these big problems using an item from their box. But they're going to select the item from their box before they know what the problem is. So guests, please pull out an item from your box. Right, we will go round. Winter, what is your item?
It's a fist. It's basically a Hulk fist, the Hulk smash fist.
Okay. Oh, a little silver one. Colin, what's your item? Oh, my good Lord.
It's Harold. Now, it's Harold, and I don't know what Harold is. Harold may be a weasel. Harold may have been a stoat. I don't think he was a ferret. But beyond that, I've got a frigging idea.
Colin, please take that ugly thing off the screen. Yes, he went for the joke. Lovely. Thank you for playing along there, Colin. And Maxine, what's your item?
Just Mr. Gravy.
Yeah, that is. You've got the perfect accent to say Bisto as well. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right. Our problem is we are going to go for regular contributor to the show, Frankie Barton. I have an orange that needs peeling. It's a mundane problem today. We're going for mundane. We did have some other ones. We'll read them at the end of the round. But we're going to start with Winter for this one. Winter, using your metal fist, please solve Frankie's problem of the orange that needs peeling.
Well, I think that I could probably put a hole through it and then sort of like just kind of scrape the orange slices out of the peel, just by punching it repeatedly. And then I could also make some juice with it as well, because everyone's into juicing these days. Again, vitamin C, trying to stay healthy. So I think that would be what I would probably best thing I do with peeling the orange with this thing.
Okay. We'll hear the rest of the answers first before we get to you. Colin, tell you what, we've got so many problems. We're going to have a different one for you, Colin. I need to inject sunlight into my body, but I don't know how. Colin, using your stoat or ferret. Colin, how are you going to solve this problem?
By using Harold's wonderful piercing incisors and scraping claws to give portals through John's body by rending his flesh, by ripping it. Weasels will rip his flesh, and the sunlight will be able to pour in unabated. Instant Vit D, thank you, Harold.
Weasels Will Rip His Flesh, by the way, is my prog rock band. Next up, Maxine, using your Bisto, can you please solve the problem that my surround sound does not work?
Oh, hey up, David. Well, if you get a bit of Bisto gravy, and if you cut out the bottom of it, and you just listen like that, you can hear all sorts of stuff that I used to hear when I was a lad. Another thing you can do with your surround system is just make some Bisto and cover it in gravy. Now, it probably will break your surround sound, but it would be delicious.
Very nice use of the shape of it to sort of hear. And that was very, very good. Right. I think the maximum is 5 for this. Maxine, that is full 5 points. Colin, I'm giving you 4 points for that, because using it to make the wounds, to make the sunlight into the body. And Winter, what was your problem again? Orange that needs peeling with the fist. Yes, it was sort of, and making juice as well. And the call back to vitamin D. I'm just going to give you 3 points for that. It's just the other two were much more inventive in their uses.
Yeah.
That's the points locked in. It's time for round 5.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Round 5 is called 23 seconds. I've asked our guests to prepare a specialist subject, and in 23 seconds, they're going to name as many items as they can from it. The person in first place always goes first in this round to give the other two chance to prepare their items. And at the moment, to no surprise, is Maxine. Maxine, what is your specialist subject?
Simpsons characters.
Ah, Simpsons characters. I will be all over this. I will be marking very, very harshly. In 23 seconds, as many Simpsons characters as you can, please. Maxine, starting now.
Right, Homer Simpson, Marge Simpson, Lisa Simpson, Bart Simpson, Maggie Simpson, Abe Simpson, Grandpa Simpson, Patty and Selma, Sherry and Terry, Nelson Mumps, Barney Gumble, Morty Slack, Seymour Skinner, Monty Burns, Waylon Smithers, Dr. Julius Hibbert,
Nice.
Dr. Nick Riviera.
That is great stuff. That was loads of them. And well done for knowing Dr. Hibbert's first name. Not many people know that. Very, very good. In second place at the moment is Winter Foenander. Winter, what is your specialist subject?
Sharks.
Sharks.
Yeah.
Okay, so listing as many sharks as he can in 23 seconds, starting now.
Okay, Mako, Hammerhead, Whale Shark, Great White Shark, the Blue Shark, Oceanic Reef Tip, Reef Shark, the basking shark, the dogfish, technically a shark,
that is time, I'm afraid. Oh, and we've got a last minute suggestion of Lone Shark.
Hey,
of course. And Colin, you need the points at the moment. What is your specialist subject?
Albums by the band The Meteors and their lead head honcho, Paul Fennick.
How many albums do they have, Colin?
More than 23 seconds worth, I assure you, darling.
Okay, because you need to name at least 12 to win.
Hey!
Here it is, in 23 seconds, as many, whatever Colin said, in a row, starting now.
In Heaven, Wrecking Crew, The Monkey's Breath, Mutant Monkey and the Surfers from Planet Zorch, Stampede, Live and Dangerous, Volume 1, Glasgow, Volume 2.
Lovely stuff there. Do you think you named 12?
No.
No.
No, I think I named 7.
You did. You did. Oh, no, you named 6. The last one was after when the time went off. So let me dolly up these points. In third place, with an okay 11, we've had worse scores on What's in the Box, is Colin Hayward. Commiserations to Colin. In second place with 16 points, it is Winter Foenander. Well done, Winter. Is there anything that you'd like to plug in these trying times?
I'm going to be starting a live stream, the Comedy Defect podcast. If you want to check it out, it's on YouTube, on all the places there needs to go. But that'll be happening in the next month or so, and also doing a live stream for some comedy nights, which is going to be called Still Laughing Inside, if you want to check those out.
Excellent. Links in the description below. And with a whopper of 32 points, it is Maxine Wade, bin lady herself. How are you?
I am just so overwhelmed, but I feel a bit guilty because men don't have opportunities to win panel shows like women, and I'm aware of that privilege right now. I don't have anything to plug, but if anyone would like to just go out with me,
Lovely. You will be cheating on your inflatable man for that. If you would like to support the show yourself watching, you can do. You can buy us a coffee at ko-fi.com/frizzle. That's like a one-off payment of £3 gets you exclusive content, such as the unedited versions of these shows, or volunteer a contribution at paypal.me/frizzle. This show is run on absolutely no budget, and it will be good to have some budget. One more time, my guests today were Winter Foenander, Colin Hayward, and Maxine Wade. Now can everyone please wave at the screen for 23 seconds as the credits play.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the